are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch.
Evet
Also,
arkadaşlar,
she
oyuna
hired
kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz.
To
Geldik
what
buraya da.
purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple-berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double. They destroy the transmission. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted... Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Şuradan bir yol vardı. Oradan çıkılıyor galiba. Şuradan.
I smell blood!
Watch out!
Don't mess with us.
Ee?
Incoming! Here they come!
Everyone all right?
Kızım toz ediyorsunuz lan. Oraya nasıl çıkacağız kardeş? Anladım da. Bu hiç hoş değil. Abi oraya nasıl çıkıyorum ben ya? Kızlar, yukarı nasıl çıkacağız? Burası dışarı çıkıyor herhalde. Yukarı mı çıktık, aşağı mı? Aşağı in. Bunları biz hallettik. Oraya çıkışın bir yolunu bulmam lazım. İnsan sinir ediyorsun ha oyun. Buradan çıkış yoktu baktım. Burası da dışarı çıkıyor. Allah Allah. Şu merdiveni görmedim ya, helal olsun bana ya.
Incoming!
That one's mine. Gotta find a hole in the armor. That's the last of them.
Ya. Sen bana ateş atarsın ha?
That's the last of them, I think.
Kardeş. Hadi kızlar gidelim.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night. Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me, MS... Exactly. Luckily for you. What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted... They are a curious lot. Sanjar's not in his lifetime. For Nebi...
Bunlar hızlı geçiyorum.
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1, once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved... Some say Graham's... I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago. You mean between MSI, the iconoclast, back when the call... Precisely. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Precisely. Thus the bargain was struck. Competing and so... Luckily. How low. Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Yanlış bastık. Burada bir şey var mı? Buraya geldik de iki tane.
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
It ain't right. How much does smoke we go for emissions?
A manticore.
Yeah, we felled it, mind.
Ah, the good captain. My iconoclasts sing your praises. I'm glad the eternal truth has finally guided you
Herkesle de
to us.
tanışıyormuşuz.
Shed the trappings of a materialistic life, Captain. You'll find your soul much less burdened.
Also, we're broke.
Yes. If we were meant to enjoy the things that glitter and shine, the universe would provide them.
Damn right we can't. We're being eaten alive out here. We can't be throwing bits at...
Zora, please, we'll discuss this later. I apologize. My second-in-command can be overzealous at times. Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen. I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished. All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item in a series? Bastards. Yes, my apologies. Will you help take the printing press? Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. Wonderful. while you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Halen satıyor musun?
What?
May the eternal truth
Gül.
guide you.
Evet arkadaşlar, bölümü burada bitireyim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere, hoşça kalın.